continue button, entering of something information. I'm passing some information, right? Password. This is the login button, click operations. Okay. It will create the test case. At the same time, it will create the module also. See, this is the URL module. So HDFC Net Banking, continue button, and NB also. This is the recording option. So you can go with the recording also, instead of scanning the controls. Any questions, team? Have you observed any difficulties here? So as a training part, already I shared the course content. So I will explain Tosca with web applications. Web means nothing but any e-commerce or banking applications, any kind of web applications, and Tosca with database, and Tosca API, how to do the API testing in Tosca, and how to connect to the command prompt TC shell operations, how to design the test data. In designing of test data, we have different kind of algorithms. I'll tell you those parts also. Next, CI/CD, how to connect to the Jenkins, and after connecting Jenkins, how to do the executions. Next, DEX execution. DEX also seems like distributed execution. These all are the primary concepts. Okay. These all are the project categories. Okay. If you're learning on web applications, so workflow is common for any kind of project. If you're working on SAP, Salesforce, mobile, what are the application category? Workflow is common for any kind of project. Okay. Same mechanism, scanning mechanism, scan, save the module, and create the test case and develop the test case accordingly. Clear? So while doing practice, you'll get more understanding on this particular Tosca tip. Any questions?
Yeah, Anusha. Here you said we can design the test cases manually, and even the automated test case also we can do, right? So generally, manually they'll do, or they'll do the automation in a project.
Manually.
Manually.
Not manually, sorry, automated one. So manual is nothing but you have to create the manual test cases manually. It takes a lot of time. Okay. So creating automated one, it is very short span of time we can complete. Even automated test cases seems like recording option also not recommendable one. You know, in Tosca, we have around 15 to 16 projects. That's why this option is disabled. So mostly we have scanned the modules manually and do the test development. Scan module, do the test development.
Okay. So recording generally we won't use.
Recording we won't use.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to use to recognize the control, you can use it if it is enabled for you. But in time, this is not enabled option. Okay, because it will create separate project category. You know this, have you observed this folder icon? Color representation, it is a gray color, right?
Gray color, yeah.
Gray color means it is a kind of project. Okay, if you go in the home tab, are you able to see one option project? If you do the click operation, this is your actual project. What is the project? Tosca Weekend is my project name. Have you observed? So this recording gray color folder is acting as a sub project of main project.
Okay.
Any other questions, team? These all are the phases. Actually, we are work here only, but instead of working here, already our phases is added here, right? So we are directly working on here. This is the project. Drag and drop this window here to here. It will create one more window here. This is Tosca Weekend is your project. You can observe the icon representation also. This is your project. Your project contains this all the pages. Okay. So we are working on module phase and execution phase and test case phase and test case designing phase. Any questions? Is this clear, everyone? Okay.
Yes.
So in Tosca, there is no much challenges team. Basically, while scanning application, we'll face the challenges. I will tell you all the mechanisms there. The entire thing is depends upon the drag and drop activity only. And test development also depends upon the drag and drop. After completion of your test case, you have to drag and drop your test case to the execution phase and do the execution here. That's it. So this is the workflow. Any other questions, team?
I have one more concern. While taking the each topics of the contents, can you just give us a hint, like interview questions will be asked like this or like that,
Definitely, I'll give you the interview.
so that we will get some ideas since we are new to this Tosca. That's why.
Yeah. Definitely. Actually, as a day, I'll take around 5 to 6 classes.
Yeah.
I'll write the each and everything very clearly. Later, I will ask the interview questions also here.
Okay.
The primary, see, this is the examples, test cases. So why we are taking this information? This phase, what are the interview questions triggered in interviews level? How to answer those interview questions? I'll give you each and everything, team. Don't worry about the interview question.
Oh, okay, that's great actually.
Okay, actually, I'll give each and everything very clear part.
Once finishing the session, can we get some exercise activities like that?
Yes,
So
definitely, I'll give the exercise also.
Okay.
So more primarily, we'll face the challenges in scanning mechanism only. Okay. So
Yeah.
scanning mechanism will take around 1 weekend, either Saturday and Sunday. It will take only weekend. I mean Saturday, Sunday. 1 week it will take. Okay.
Oh.
After identification mechanism, then we can go with the in-depth. Okay. So don't worry for interview questions and answers, and day to day, I know a lot of interview questions. What are the approaches they will ask? What is the terminology they mentioned in interviews? I'll give you each and everything. Around I have 93 to 95 interview questions, except some manual questions also included here.
Okay.
Answer is same, but they will ask in interview. I said right, Tosca components.
Yeah.
So this Tosca components also one of the interview question. What are the components we have in Tosca? Because to ask logically, for example, hey Priyanka, you can write me logic for the login functionality. If you have good at programming language, just assume you are trying position for the programming language, either Python, Java. What they will do, interview, what they will do, they will give some scenario, they will expect some coding from your end, right?
Yeah.
Here there is no coding. How they can ask the logic?
Yeah.
So we cannot say, right? So they will ask the entire theoretical part. So what are the phases available in Tosca? What data types available in Tosca? So to scan the modules, what are the mechanisms inside the scanning of modules? What are the team activities? If you are working on multi-user repository, what are the team activities you are doing? So if you want to do the continuous integration, which one is the phase to do the continuous integration? This all are seems like 2 to 3, 4 marks of interview questions only. Okay, I'll give the questions and answers also. But what I'm explaining everything, I'll make a note. After completion of this note, I will share in Drive link also. Just go through it. If you have any questions, anything else, then you have my number, right? You can list out and share me. I'll take one more session, 1 hour of class to clarify the questions. Okay.
Okay. That's great. Also, can we have a recorded session by end of the class?
Yeah.
Is that service is available?
Yes, available. I missed to ask the email IDs. Just share your email IDs